Hello! Do I have audio? I do have audio. I am live streaming because that's what I do apparently. This is part of my brand now. I'm doing a live stream earlier than usual. It's 3:47 p.m. for me here. And I'm doing this earlier than usual because I realized that the time I was doing it doesn't really work for a lot of time zones, including time zones uh, with people who watch my videos. Like, I usually do this around 9, 10, and, that's like 2 or 3 in the morning for the UK, and I have a bunch of people who watch my videos in the UK, so that doesn't make much sense. I'm still gonna do a bunch at 9 or 10 because it's convenient, but I should mix it up. I should mix up the times for people in different time zones. And that's what I'm doing. Is anyone here? Is anyone here right now? It's kind of hard to tell because the counter of people that I see is never really accurate because sometimes there are more people in the chat than my screen says are watching. So I can't tell. I can't really tell if anyone's watching unless you say stuff in the chat. Currently, no one is saying anything in the chat. That's fine. That's fine. You don't need to. You don't need to contribute. You should contribute. You should say hi. Oh, hi, Jake. You're the only one here, Jake? It's just, oh no, you're not the only one here. There are 2 people here. Jake and Ben, we've got 2 people. It's very exciting. I'm gonna... I know he's not. There's lag, okay? It's still... It's not many people. Hello. I'm gonna tweet this live stream because there's like no one here. Where do I even get the URL? I don't know where to get the URL. Presumably just on my channel. I left the live stream page by accident. Where is the URL? How are you doing? Question mark. Tweeted. I just put my channel because I don't know how to find anything else. This is some enthralling content right here. Enthralling. So I did this earlier in the afternoon because I figured there are other time zones, mostly the UK, where people watch my videos, and it's usually 2 in the morning when I do my live streams for them. But as it turns out, nobody comes if it's 3:51. They just come when it's 9 at night. Which makes sense, because that's when I would watch a live stream too. But, you know, it's pretty thrilling. It's a pretty thrilling live stream we've got right now. I mean, it's not like there's no one here. It's just, you know, not many. no one who it's of any interest to like talk about upcoming YouTube things to. Physics Monday, get hyped. Yes, I'm hyped. So hyped. So hyped. I can do mechanics. That part of the physics test will be fine. I just can't do electricity or magnetism. Am I going to make a series for the stink bug? Of course I'm going to make a series for the stink bug, and it's going to be the greatest series of all time. I'm going to have to recast the stink bug, because that stink bug has been released out into the world. But it'll happen. It'll happen. I should do something. What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. Also, you switched accounts. BoJack Horseman. Okay, that's what you're... I am doing something related to BoJack Horseman. That is a thing. That is happening. Yeah. It is a thing. I'm tired. I feel like Friday after school isn't really the time for me to do a live stream because I'm just exhausted. What did we do in Lit today? We worked on our outlines. This is an exciting live stream. I would... yeah. I have nothing to say right now. This is really good. What's my next video about? I don't know what my next video is about. I usually figure out what my next video will be about over the weekend. And the weekend hasn't happened yet. So I don't know what my next video is about. I can tell you some potential topics that it could, in theory, be about. I'm just going to scroll through some of the titles of video scripts I've been working on. I've got Positivity Part 2 is not the actual title, but it's pretty much a video about cynicism. It's more specific than that, but that's like that's the general theme. It's in response to myself, a video I made about 2 years, probably less than 2 years ago, about general positivity on the internet. I've got a video. None of these are actually the real names for these videos. But the document is titled Something Original Bunnies. I don't know what that one's about. I have, I'm Not That Gay is the title of a video on here. Which that one will happen eventually, but it's difficult to write the script for. Also, the title is misleading, and that won't be the title. What else do we have here? That video. Did I make this video already? I'm opening the Word document to see if I made the video already, because if I did, I should delete the script. There are a couple more people here now, but they're not saying anything. Hello to whoever is here right now. Yes, I already made that video, so I'm going to delete that video script because I don't need it anymore. There's that, there's that, there's that. Hi, Annie. How are you? I'm just looking at upcoming videos. Oh, the Barnum Effect. That's a video I've been wanting to make for a super long time. And I haven't. It is almost 4 here. Hello, the Orange Hedgehog. Um, I would guess that you're not actually an orange hedgehog, but I mean, maybe you are. Maybe you are an orange hedgehog. I like the username. I'm a fan of that username. What do you want me to talk about? You should give me things to talk about because I don't know. I don't know what to talk about any of the time. Um, this is a very low energy live stream today. And that is fine. Okay. I'm doing flushing the tubes. I'm not going to talk about no. I have nothing interesting to tell you about that topic. I've been doing flushing the tubes on Twitter, which is a thing where every week I'm sharing a video from a small YouTuber on twitter.com/flushthetubes, which I'm excited about. I think there are a bunch of people who found my channel through that Twitter. Maybe not a bunch. There's some people who found my channel through that Twitter, and now I am contributing to it. So that'll be fun. Also, 3x3x3 just ended. That's a thing. I have nothing to say about that. I do have things to say about that. 3x3x3 was interesting because, like, it was frequently not very good. And then every so often I think it's better. Found me through the Vlogbrothers video. Why did I decide to do that? I just really like video editing, honestly. That's the main reason. And I saw on Twitter that there was a video editing thing for his video, and I was like, I'm gonna do that. And I did do that. Found me through Emma Popcorn. That's cool. Emma's great. Yeah, welcome. I was very excited that my Vlogbrothers video was the one that was chosen, and I was also surprised because I hadn't been informed beforehand, so I just went to my subscriptions and I saw, oh hey, that's a thumbnail from my video, and then I clicked on it and it was from my video, and it was pretty cool. There are a bunch of other great versions of the Hank Green video that were edited, like the one from Emma Popcorn I like a lot. And oh, hi Emma Popcorn. I should just say Emma, not Emma Popcorn. Hello, you're here. The Orange Hedgehog found my channel through you, so thank you. Welcome to my very low key live stream. Every time you say Hank Green, you hear hangry. Hangry? I don't know how that's pronounced, so I don't quite know what you're hearing. Rachel. Okay. Now I know everyone in this chat's name. It's good. Hi, Rachel. Hungry and angry. That's what I figured. Hangry. Okay. Hangry. Jongry. I don't know how that would be pronounced. Is hangry actually a thing? Hangry's not... Is it like a thing people say? It's not just a made-up... Oh, it is. Or it's an Urban Dictionary thing, at least. And there's a CNN article about it. Okay, apparently hangry's a thing. That's interesting. I've never heard of this. I feel like this is something I should have known about. Um, okay, I'm learning things. I'm learning new things in this live stream. That's very exciting. It's important to learn new things. If you have anything that you want me to talk about, let me know. Otherwise, I'm probably going to talk about the TV I've been watching, because that's just my go-to topic of conversation. Dear White People is a great show. I have not yet finished it, because I'm not much of a binge watcher. I watch a lot of shows at once, so I never like intensely focus on one show. I think I have like 3 episodes. I think I have like 3 episodes left in Dear White People, and it's so good. It's such a good show. It's like so well written and so well made, and important topics covered. I love it. I saw the movie too, and you've already seen it twice. That's good. I think the TV show is like a improvement on the movie in like almost every way. Have I heard of Power Bottom? I have heard of them, yes, and I have said that I will listen to more of their music and then forgotten. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna listen to more. You should definitely watch Dear White People after exams. It's a great show. I've also been watching Bill Nye Saves the World, which is enjoyable. It doesn't go as in depth as I would like. Like, a lot of the episodes are very light on science and heavy on social commentary, which is, I mean, it's valuable social commentary, but I wish that it was based more in the science side of things. I feel like there's not enough depth in it. But it's amusing. It's an entertaining show. That's Bill Nye Saves the World. What else? What else have I been watching? Those are the 2 main things I've been watching lately. I like Blackish. I'm now caught up, but it's a good show. Please explain Bill Nye. I don't know how to explain Bill Nye. Bill Nye the Science Guy was his show from when was Bill Nye the Science Guy? When was that? Was that 90s? I feel like that must have been 90s. Yeah, it aired from 1993 to 1998. And so basically, like, everyone in the United States grew up on Bill Nye the Science Guy. And it's that's an exaggeration, but like, it's so good. You eat your crusts, you know, lots of great stuff in there. And now he's just a public figure who does cool stuff occasionally. How many cringy songs about genitalia would I consider to be a good substitute for science? I didn't think that was a cringy song. I think that Rachel Bloom is great. But also that episode did not have much science in it at all. So, yeah. It was a good episode, or it was a valuable episode, maybe, arguably, but I feel like it's not really what the show is setting out to do. I feel like I think, is Bill Nye the Science Guy on Netflix? Because I think everyone should watch Bill Nye the Science Guy. I guess checking if it's on Netflix US isn't going to tell me if it's on Netflix outside of the US. But, I mean, it's a classic. It's just a great show. His new show is on Netflix. I don't know if the old show is on Netflix. And the old show is really what you've got to watch. just some amazing stuff in there. I don't remember it very well, so, I just remember eat your crusts. You've got to eat your crusts. What other TV shows? I'm looking at my list of TV shows. I have a very extensive list of TV shows. I was watching House, and then House left Netflix. So now I don't really have an easy way to watch House, which is annoying. So I haven't watched that in a bit, but it's good. Maria Bamford has a new stand-up special out on Netflix, which is good. It's good if you like Maria Bamford. A lot of my friends have tried to watch stuff from Maria Bamford and just not enjoyed it, but I love her. I think she's wonderful. And I really like the new stand-up special, which is called Old Baby, if you want to add that to your Netflix list. Her other stand-up special on Netflix is also great. She did a stand-up special with an audience of exclusively her parents, which is great. I think some people just find her stuff uncomfortable, which, like, it's sort of uncomfortable, but it's really great. You can only watch British stand-up comedians. I understand that. They're typically better. Bo Burnham is great. Yeah. I mean, I don't share that, but I understand it. New Sense8 comes out today. I haven't seen Sense8. I feel like I should watch Sense8. I've heard good things about it. Gordon. You need to expand the amount of comedians you watch. Yeah, the two that I really recommend the most highly are Bo Burnham and Maria Bamford. They're my favorite two stand-up comedians. Who else? Jared Carmichael is sort of uncomfortable. I feel like occasionally I really like Jared Carmichael, and then occasionally I'm like, that's not a thing I want you to be saying right now, which I think is sort of the point, is, like, it makes me uncomfortable. But it does make me uncomfortable. Occasionally. And then some of it's great. Gordon. I was looking up Gordon to figure out who you're referring to when you say Gordon. James Acaster, Ed Gamble, and Sarah Pascoe. I don't know who any of those people are, so I'm definitely gonna check those people out. I do know who Ed Burns is. He's cool. I think I know who Ed Burns is, at least. I might be wrong about who I think he is. What's my opinion on lamb sauce? I don't even know what that is. I'm a vegetarian, and I assume that's not vegetarian, so I really don't have any opinion on it. Though today I was looking up... That's gross. I probably shouldn't talk about that. I was just looking up animals that people eat while they're alive. Like, people eat live octopus, which is a thing. Don't look for videos of that, because they are gross. Very gross. And yeah. Okay, yeah, I showed there was also a live frog, which Ben saw the video of, which is what he is referring to in the chat there. It's really gross, and I think we should move off that topic, because it's not pleasant. What else have I been watching? I haven't been watching Orange is the New Black because I'm caught up, and I'm not going to watch the leaked season. But there was a leaked season of Orange is the New Black, which is... It's very frustrating to me that some people seem to think it's, like, heroic to leak the season of Orange is the New Black. As if it's, like, you know, the people rising up against the corporation of Netflix, when really it's first of all, it's not gonna affect Netflix that much, and second of all, like, it's also hurting the people who make the show. I don't watch enough British panel shows. I every so often I'll watch a little bit of a British panel show, but there are none that I watch regularly, which I think is a problem because they are great. There are more people here now. That's good. Hello. Mock the Week. I'm gonna remember Mock the Week. I'm gonna watch some of that. Hopefully it's in a convenient place for watching. Oh, hi, Gnome! And hi, Kate. This is the first live stream that Gnome's been in. That's very exciting. You may know him as the star of the last 3x3x3, aka one of the hair cutters. Do You Do Poison? What is Do You Do Poison? Is that another British talk show? It is. Wait, is it? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I think the haircutting was probably my favorite part of that last 3x3x3. Mostly because in general, my favorite part of anything is going to be the part where there are people other than me, because I prefer watching other people than watching myself, usually. Though I am not one of the people who never watches my own videos. Like, I do watch my own videos. Probably more than I should. I don't entirely enjoy them. I just, like, watch them out of curiosity. Like, trying to figure out what I seem like in my videos. I really don't know, like, how people perceive me from my videos. I don't know what personality is coming across exactly. It's a little confusing. Yeah, you were my favorite part, Gnome. That's what I said. You were my favorite part because you were in the haircutting part, and that was my favorite part. I mean, okay, there maybe aren't... There are some people who I think don't, like, frequently watch their own videos. Maybe it's more common than I thought. I hear a lot of people who say that they don't watch their own videos, or at least don't watch them often. It's like, there are also like actors who say they don't watch their own movies, which I find very strange. But maybe more people watch their own videos than I realized. Like, after I upload a video, I'll watch it like 3 times. Partially just to make sure that there's not something super terrible in it. Like, I always get a little worried when I've uploaded a video that there's something I didn't catch that's, like, really awful. like, just, I don't know what I think that thing would be, but I'm always a little concerned that it's gonna be there. And I'm gonna have missed it, and then everyone's gonna hate me forever. So I just watch my videos over and over to, to try to spot it. To try to spot the mistake. Yeah, waiting to rewatch them is probably a good idea. Like when I rewatched the most recent 3x3x3, I saw a little thing where I was like, I would have done that differently if I were editing it. Actually, two little things that I would have done differently if I were editing it again. And I feel like if I waited like a week or two, probably I wouldn't think that anymore, because I wouldn't. Show us your vegan powers. I'm not a vegan, and also that's a reference to Scott Pilgrim, right? Why are so many people talking about veganism? I'm a vegetarian. I'm not a vegan. And I know what the reference is, but I haven't seen the movie. I am going to get back to talking about TV, because, it's my go-to thing to talk about. Doctor Who, I haven't seen Scott Pilgrim. I know I need to see Scott Pilgrim. I've read, I think the first two Scott Pilgrim graphic novels. Maybe just the first one. I think the first two. I want to read them, and I want to see it. But I have not yet. I'm sorry for the long silences. It's because I'm tired, and also I get distracted. Doctor Who. The new season of Doctor Who is great. A lot of people have stopped watching Doctor Who, which is reasonable. I think a lot of people stopped watching near the end of Matt Smith. Why am I like bringing out the of the end of Matt Smith? I don't know why I did that. I will not have spoilers. No spoilers here. Season 7 was the weak point for me, but since then I've progressively just liked it more and more. Season 8 was pretty good. Season 9 was, like, really, really good. And I'm loving Season 10 so far. Bill is a great companion. And I'm not going to give any spoilers. But I really like the Bill and Capaldi dynamic. I've loved Capaldi since he joined the show. I think he's great. And I think he's a great actor. He, like, really encapsulates all the past Doctors in a way that I think is great. Like, he has moments where he's Matt Smith, and he has moments where he's Tennant, and he has moments where he's Eccleston, and he has moments where he's Tom Baker, and he has moments where he's... Who else? 3? What's 3? I'm blanking on his name. I'm blanking on his name right now. I love 3. But I'm forgetting his name. John Pertwee. Doctor Who has just never appealed to you. I understand that. There are some things that, like, don't appeal to me for, like, no good reason. And I can never figure out why they don't appeal to me, but I can't get into them. My favorite doctor, honestly, Capaldi is probably my favorite doctor, which a lot of people get mad at me when I say. Um, I don't know why, because he's so great. He's just such a great doctor. So yeah, Capaldi. I love them all. Um, I've been for a while. I was watching some classic Doctor Who, and then I stopped, and I want to get back to watching more classic Doctor Who so that I can have more opinions about the classic Doctors. But from what I've seen of it, I really like John Pertwee. Hello, Daniel. Um, he is a great doctor. Capaldi's the best. He's the best. Oh, your name is not Daniel. I don't know what your name is, but apparently it's not Daniel. Hello, whoever, whatever your name is. What is their name? Okay. Is that... How is that pronounced? Is it, Whoops, I just deleted a thing by accident in my spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet of a very extensive spreadsheet of TV shows that I have watched and/or plan to watch, which is quite large. Have I seen RuPaul's Drag Race? I have not seen RuPaul's Drag Race. I filled in the RuPaul's because, maybe there's another Drag Race. I'm not aware of another Drag Race TV show. I have not seen it. My brother is a big fan. But I haven't watched any. I will watch some eventually. Probably. I just have so many shows. Like, in my to watch, I have 44 shows. And not enough time. But I should watch it. Yeah, most of the shows I watch are quite painful. So it would be good to watch a non-painful show. Um, the I watch many sad things. Many sad things. Um, I came into this live stream with a couple of things that I wanted to talk about, and now I don't remember what any of them were. So that's unfortunate. But I'm sure they're very interesting. And you would enjoy them a whole lot if I could remember what they were. I have to think about my age, because it was just my birthday. I'm 18. That's how old I am. It took me a second. To get there. I was about to say 17. I'm 18. Going to college next year. Yeah, you just saw you saw my latest 3x3x3, so you did know I was 18. But that's that's fine. Um, it's Hank Green's birthday today. That's fun. Fun fact. How does American college even work? It's fine. Okay. How does American college even work? I don't know. I don't know how it works. You pay a lot of money, and then you learn things. Um, that's my answer. Um, yeah. Don't you do like a bunch of different subjects? Okay, it depends on the college. I will be doing a bunch of different subjects. I don't know what I'm going to study. So you've got like your colleges. You can either specialize in a program, um, like a you can have one specific thing you're studying, or you can do or you can go like full liberal arts where you take a class in a variety of things, but you're still gonna major in something. Um, yeah, that's that. Other people in the chat are gonna explain that better than I am because I'm not very articulate today, and I don't think that made any sense at all. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna major in. I am quite undecided, but math, English, film/media studies. Those are three things I'm interested in that could potentially be majored in. Um, but I don't know. I have too many interests. There's just not enough for me to like cross off as a potential major. Um, like I don't want to major in history. What's the deal with majors and minors? Um, so majors are like the main thing that you're majors are the major thing that you're studying, and then minors are the minor thing you're studying. So it's you've got your main concentration and then others. Yeah. I'm really not articulate today or ever, but especially today. Oh, no, never mind. You come out of college with a degree in whatever you majored in. Yes. Yeah, a degree in yes. I mean, it is a university. I'm going to a university. I'm going to the college of the university, um, which is just gonna basically. So there's undergraduate and then there's graduate. A college refers to the undergraduate part of that. University has undergrad and grad school. Did I just stop streaming for a second? There were some strange colors, so I wasn't sure. And I just got a message that I am not going to be replying to. um, Okay, I'm still here. I don't know why there were strange colors. The green thing that says I'm streaming turned red for a second, and then it turned yellow. I don't know what it means, but I'm still here, so that's good. Um, that was too much silence. I should stop being silent. Um, I'm just getting distracted. The live streams in general for me are sort of just switching between silence, distraction, and occasionally actually talking. Which I think is a fun combination. The President Show. I just remembered another TV show I should talk about. I haven't seen the second episode, but the first episode gave me some Colbert vibes. It's a talk show from a Trump impersonator, pretty much. And it's funny. Is he still called an impersonator? Yeah, he's I guess that's what he's doing. I feel like that's the wrong term to be using. A Trump mocker. It's a good show. It reminds me of Colbert just because it's, yeah. I'm not going to finish the sentence because I don't know where it was going. The pauses make it like an actual conversation. That is true. I'm going to pretend it's like an intentional artistic choice. That's what it is. I think that in general, like if I'm doing something by accident, I should just pretend it's an artistic choice. Makes it better. I'm gonna go in a couple minutes, which probably means like 3 hours, judging by how long I usually stay after saying something like that. So, a couple minutes. Yeah, it is. I do definitely like small live streams more than big live streams. Like when I watch live streams from big YouTubers, the live chat is just like scrolling. You can't really read anything, and you can't really respond. They can't really respond to anything. But this is nice because I can actually read everything you're saying and reply to what you're saying, which is good. Watching smaller YouTubers is nicer. I agree. I mean, there are some big YouTubers that are great, but yeah, smaller YouTubers are the best. I'm gonna add a square, because I'm just feeling it. Are you ready for a square? Get ready for the square. square. That's a good square. It's a really good square right there. Which YouTubers do I watch regularly? Whenever someone asks who I watch on YouTube, every YouTuber I forget every YouTuber that I watch. I did it. I don't know how you do your live streams, Emma. And you might not be able to do it if you do your live streams, through, on your phone. I do it on my computer. And I just add a color source thing. I don't know how to do it on my phone. I tried to figure it out on my phone, and I couldn't figure it out. But I could figure it out through the OBS app. It is, yeah, it's an encoder, but it's like it's very easy. I don't need to know what I'm doing to, like, I don't know tech things, and I could figure it out. It's OBS is what it's called. I'm gonna add another square. Do you want another square? Oh, that's not where I meant to put the square, but you've got a square. You've got yourself a square right there. Let's put a square inside a square. That's pretty nice. I like my squares. Oh, yeah, I've been accidentally live with this before. That happens. Which is awkward. I did it on my second channel, so no one actually saw it. Okay, you want a purple square? I will give you a purple square. Purple square. I don't know how to make a circle. In a bunch of these live streams, I've tried to figure out how to make shapes other than squares, and I don't know how to do it. I could probably do it by, like, finding a picture of a circle and then adding it as a picture, but I can't find just a built-in way to add a circle, which is a little unfortunate. But I can't. I can only add squares. I can also not go 3D. This is a 2D stream. I was gonna answer the YouTuber's question. So I watch Emma Popcorn's videos, which is not helpful because she's the one who asked the question. So, but they're good videos. I also watch. Yep, it's happened. They've all left my mind. I'm a big fan of the of Passion of the Nerds Buffy guides. I know you weren't fishing for a promo. I'm just gonna give it because, you know, why not? I really like things that have a very, like, strangely specific audience. Like the Buffy guides from Passion of the Nerd. It's only people who are very invested in Buffy. And it's a very pleasant little community on YouTube. Katrina Ames, who I collabed with at NerdCon, is good. I watch her videos. I watch Mel. I don't know Mel's last name. Mel. I watch Mel's videos. I'm a big fan of Miles Chronicles, who's hilarious. I watch Mel. Okay, I don't know which Mel. I don't know Mel's last name. Mel Sig is her YouTube username. I also watch Ash Hardell, who's great. Yes, it is the Mel who's dating Sarah. That is the right Mel. um, yeah. Who else do I watch? I'm missing like the vast majority of people who I watch the videos of. Nathan Zed, he's the greatest. The third pew, he's the greatest. I'm a big fan. I feel like I forget who said it. Someone once said that Nathan Zed is like every YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. Um, and I feel like so many YouTubers are obsessed with Nathan Zed. But he's so great. Ikbin Siv, who I found recently. Yeah. I'm gonna stop listing people because eventually I'll have listed enough people that I'll feel bad about missing someone. And right now, like, if I missed someone, it's just because I didn't list all that many people. Whereas later, if I missed someone, I listed everyone, and I still didn't get to them. So, yeah, that's all for now. But follow twitter.com/flushthetubes for more small YouTuber recommendations from me once a week. Yeah. Let's add another square. Square time. Square. That's a great square. Such a good square. I'm really skilled at squares, I've gotta say. I feel like I just make some of the best squares out there. Like, I'm not a very confident person. I'm not, in general, I don't think that what I do is very good. But I do make some great squares, and I'm not gonna fake humility. I make the best squares. Just the best squares. Um yeah. Okay, I am going to go at 450 because I have to do things, which means I have that's 450 for me, which is a little later for you. But sponsored by Squarespace. That's a great pun, and I think I should definitely work on getting my live streams sponsored by Squarespace, just so that these squares can serve some sort of more legitimate purpose. I mean, they have a purpose. They're great squares, and they inspire. They inspire people, I think. Oh, yeah, you're getting here like right as I'm leaving, Gina. Sorry. You have less than 5 minutes. You're gonna enjoy them. Say hi to Becca. I'm just adding squares. square. Great square. Really great square. Oh, in my last live stream, someone asked about music, and I forgot to mention Rubble Bucket. I like Rubble Bucket. I also, yeah. I mentioned most of the people in my regular listening, but I didn't mention Rubble Bucket. Do I have plans to ever go to the UK? I would love to go to the UK. I don't currently have any plans to do so, but I'm sure it'll happen eventually, in which case I will let you know that I'm gonna be in the UK. And you should let me know if you're ever gonna be in Chicago or New York, depending on the time of year. Oh, this is confusing. The square sort of blends in. Square! The thing to drag around the squares is red, and the square behind that blue one is red, so it blended in before the square turned blue, because it was transparent. It's a whole process. It's a very complicated process. I am going to... Where am I going this summer? I'm going to Amsterdam this summer, which I am looking forward to. And somewhere else. Okay, I am leaving in 1 minute. When I was a fetus, you just mentioned that you went to Amsterdam while you were a fetus, and I feel like I need to mention my little brag about what I did when I was a fetus. I was in Obama's class. I was, yeah. My mom was in law school, and she took one of Obama's classes, and I was a fetus taking Obama's class. And for the first like couple months of my life, I lived in an apartment complex right across the street from Obama. So basically, we're best friends, Obama and I, is what I'm saying. I mean, like, he probably doesn't remember my family, but we're totally best friends. My brother, I believe, played with the Obama children on a playground near where we lived. I may have made that up, but I think it's true. Yeah, so that's my little brag about things that happened when I was a baby and that I had no control over. But it's pretty cool. So I might put it on my resume. Yeah, that's a good idea. And yeah, he does actually have his friends call him the O-Man. And just his neighbors. Like, anyone who knows him in person, they probably call him the O-Man. It's a thing. It's now 4:51, and I said I was leaving at 4:50. So I am actually leaving now. Goodbye, and thank you for coming to my live stream. I hope you enjoyed these squares, and I hope you have a nice evening, or what? Oh, hi, Becca. Sorry to be ending this right as you get here, but I am leaving. See you sometime. I don't have a live stream schedule, but it'll happen again.